Rayuga contest here. That's going to be nothing too serious. Narashi is not going to actually commit to that fight. He's going to give vision for his teammate Lanaya to know where the enemy jungler is at. Look at that. They're probably trying to look in for an easy litho. You're trying to poke in. We've got the electric ball stunning the enemy, low on not mana, energy. Lanaya forced to go back. And now Hirara, Silver, making his play. He's steadily making sure, okay, but we've got a connection on this Abyssal Arrow. That's going to be Alice coming in, but Shenzhou manages to get the kill. The Revitalize keeps Art alive for a bit long enough. And that's going to be one Little Wanderer traded for, benefit to the side of Godlike. That's going to be another Fork Lightning to do some damage on a Shenzhou. Overcommitted, in my opinion, but it's all right. It's Selena. You can actually just manage to survive, even though you're getting punished.
Yeah, the Abyssal Trap is something that you need to look out for. And now Shenzhou is playing quite wise with all the information that he could just get from the mid bushes. So that is one thing. And yeah, the early game that Godlike were looking forward for with the Selena plays, they definitely got it. But the tempo is right onto anyone's game. If one mistake is there again, the Abyssal Trap alongside the arrow, gun next to the Jazz. It's going to be fine at this point. But Silver onto the level 4. First turtle spawning up and Godlike have the better position. Look at Freya. Oh, and a bit late.
And an Unbreakable. Look at that Blade of Tempest being forced out. That's going to be 3 connected. Okay, that's going to be Silver getting taken down. 3 blades were connected, and that's going to be 1 enemy taken down. And that 1 enemy, one of the most important ones, by the way, that means no turtle soup for the side of Daku Sena. Got to actually just let it go. They might get invaded too. They are looking to invade Lanaya and also, Narashi. They're trying to find an opening here. Alice in trouble. Hide on bush. He's trying to secure that little fire beetle for his team, but hey, it's all right. I think it's better to actually get the fire beetle reset rather than anything. Abyssal Arrow. They're trying to choke out Daku Sena's farming capacity by taking down all their jungle monsters. That's not going to look good for Hirara. Silver is kind of in a bad position right now.
That's true. And Fate, since that sinister plans that Daku Sena have been looking around or planning or plotting into the top lane, he senses it falls back. The decision and the callbacks from the players from the Godlike are right on point. Daku Sena need to look out for something. Now the jungle has been stolen away from Silver. It's lacking behind a lot of golds. Also in terms of level. Oh, mid lane. Senzu just survives. But we'll just go back with the taunt. Jazz is trying to go for the initiate, but not the right moment, not the right case. Freya picks up the golden staff and now looking forward for the big fight.
Look at that. We've got a good Abyssal Trap onto Badang. And I think Jazz right now, he's going to play safe. He's got half HP. He can't really commit to a fight. He could possibly actually give an opening to his team, but he knows that he will be taken down. But bot lane, we've got Hide on Bush getting camped out. We've got an ambush getting set here. Someone else is hiding on the bush. It's going to be Lanaya. Now he's committing onto the Fire Beetle, choking down the farm of Silver even more. Unbreakable connects onto Hide on Bush. That's going to be a good, okay. Throne of Ruin keeps them alive, but they're going to clear out the lane, and then now they can rotate as much as they want. Selena Shenzhou is playing it pretty smart, making sure that the mid lane is completely vision-free for the enemies, so they can't really make a play here. Okay, I don't think Art should have actually revealed this position just yet, but now they've got to deal with Daku Sena 4 members here. That's going to be one good attempt on trying to get the kill. Art is going to be in trouble. He uses the Unbreakable, 3 people caught. That's going to be Valkyrie's Descent. AOG almost connects. And we've got Daku Sena running for their life. Lanaya getting 1 more kill. That's a good pickoff. Forces the rest to actually go away. I don't think Hide on Bush is going to be that easy to kill this early on because obviously it's an Alice. You can't really take her down that fast. Hirara making a play. Silver sneaks in, gets that beautiful turtle. Turtle soup for the team. That's going to be Lanaya running away because he's low on HP. But Art, he's going to make that play. He's going to find a way to get the kill on Silver with the help of his teammate, Narashi. They're going to still commit to that fight. But no, I don't think they're going to. It's a good decision to back off. But EXP lane, I think it's going to be very dominated towards the side of Daku Sena.
I don't really understand what kind of a play that was. You got the turtle. It was time for you to retreat, I think. some
I
kind of
agree.
communication did come into the Andy, and now he's lost his life once again. But yeah, the small victories that the Godlike are making, the micro plays that they did right before the turtle, they baited out Alice's ultimate, so there was no Thorn of Ruins. So they
Yeah.
basically forced Daku Sena to make a play that was not into their position, and that led to cause down Jazz right into the mid tower with the Tempest of Blade Link securing that. But surprising factor, Silver caught that turtle. The goal lead is something that could turn around into anyone's lead. Right now, the Godlike are still managing a lead onto it, even though that is just a scrap. But the constant pressure coming in from Freya, man, that is something that you need to look out for. Now, whole members of Godlike are looking forward
Your horses?
on Valentine.
Oh, we've got a commitment. We've got Art making, Jazz making a play, Art getting caught. That's also going to be Narashi there. I don't know what he's doing, just leaving his bot lane completely, unprotected. Actually, no, Lanaya is there clearing the lane so that he can actually rotate. But Narashi is a good win condition for now, at least early on. Freya is definitely one of those heroes that you can't really just sleep on. Look at that. He's trying to commit. Jazz, again, low on HP, forced to use the regen spell. But again, the guy's still half HP. He can't really commit to a fight without risking himself dying. Look at that. Lanaya finds a way to get the enemy's back line. AOG connecting onto nobody, but that actually stops them from escaping. Two people down for the side of Daku Sena, but they opened up their whole kata because they got one kill. That's going to be Art, which again is a sacrificial lamp. The guy is the tank. Look at that. They're trying to commit for that fight. Lanaya low on HP, gets the retribution in, goes for the fire beetle, and that's a wrap on that previous fight.
So the comparison between the jungler, the early game that Godlike did, is now hurting down Silver. It's basically low onto the HP, it's basically low onto the experience alongside the level. Looking forward to gank onto the Fate. Oh, the damage is there. Silver will pick up the scraps, but now he's in some trouble.
What is he doing? He just walks into the tower? Okay, well, I think he was trying to get that immune dash, but look at that. We've got a good ult from Jazz, forces the Blade of Tempest, and now, Naya low on HP, can't really commit. Almost hide on Bush got him, but Abyssal Trap, Abyssal Arrow, no commitment from the side of Godlike. They got one kill. That's all they need. But they did lose another kill, though. Fate actually died.
He died, but the moment when you saw what Silver was doing, he's basically planning to execute himself, but the timer was not there yet, and now Bush might be in some trouble. AOG, deflectors out of the arm's way, but the resources are being used left, right, and center from the side of Daku Sena, and the pressure that Godlike is maintaining over to the jungle area, making sure the Silver is not yet found. Flicker being forced again from Yudorao.
That's a good set. We've got Godlike making Godlike plays here. Lanaya entering into the tower. A Throne Ruin does not catch anyone. Silver gets caught by Shenzhou. And that's going to be commitment from the side of Godlike inside the tower. Melissa does not have the damage to do anything. Look at that recall spam, bro. That is absolute disrespect. Narashi has made the enemies Narash.
That's true. The constant pressure. The objectives from Godlike is way on point. The 4-1 split, the macro plays, the micro plays are still on point, and the first lot, I think it's going to be into the hands of Godlike Esports without any contest, because Zaman Force is there alongside the Chrono Dashes. So if they want to commit, they could just go, but don't think so. Daku Sena will be without any contest. They secure the retribution, Silver Crabs, Vorax, but AOG!
That's a beautiful ALG. We've got Muddles doing some damage, but no, it's going to be Narashi here, making sure the enemies are split up. The tower is low, but it's not going to be taken down that easily. Art is pinned down to a corner now. He might be taken out. He will be taken out. Hide on Bush is not hiding in any bush. He's taking the front line and making sure that his team has someone that they can actually rely on. They are able to find one more kill, and that actually keeps the score at 4-12. For now, at least, I think the side of Team Daku Sena, they're making a steady comeback, but the Lord is marching in on the top side of the map. The side of Godlike did get that. Silver gets taken down by Shenzhou. I didn't see that happening.
It was off camera. Abyssal Arrow alongside the trap, making sure that he was stunned in one singular manner. And Shenzhou and Fate did the rest of the job with just one stun.
Absolutely, man. I'm not gonna lie though. I think Daku is in a very bad position. Silver does not have any farm. Godlike is just taking full advantage of it. And for now, at least, the score seems very one-sided. The Lord is not going to be that much of a threat, at least not for now. The defense is going to keep him alive. Okay, it did connect. Lord did connect. They did take some damage. But all in all, the side of team Daku, they can actually defend something. But AOG onto the enemy's back line. That beautiful immune with a crown of thorns. And well, Art goes down first. Melissa trying to do something, but back off immediately. Silver actually commits for no reason whatsoever. His teammates did not have any spells or any resources to actually commit for that fight. I think Silver should have just backed out. I don't know what the plan was, but it is definitely not looking good for the side of Daku.
I think, like, sorry to cut you off, but I still think that just a fraction of a second, Shenzu planted the perfect abyssal arrow, and that led Silver immobilizer in a stun mode for a couple of seconds, and then it was just melted around with just one abyssal arrow. Okay, the abyssal trap along with the abyssal arrow. That's just the wrong target. But look at the damage Hidden Bush has taken. Just way too much damage that Godlike Esports are forcing, and now AOG. Oh!
That's a beautiful kill for a Eudora. Silver gets taken down. Lanaya gets the revenge kill. Jazz also gets taken down for a beautiful triple kill. Lanaya still looking for more. I think he's trying to go for a maniac. Decides on walking back like it's nothing. Nothing that special. A maniac does not really matter, but a victory does. Look at that. We've got the Throne of Ruin catching 3 people. It's going to be Melissa doing something. No, the range is not enough, but that's going to be Fate just flexing on the enemies with half of his HP bar completely filled with shield upon shield. He's making the old Esmeralda meme right now.
Oh man, this is just brutal. Freya with vengeance, trying to tank it all, but just Rashi doing the Rashi stuff. So even though he is the one to fall down first, that is okay, because the rest of the members from the Godlike are way too much insane in terms of damage dealing aspect. And now Sena, think they're falling short in terms of farming. Like, yeah, Silver is under farm just because of the fact that Godlike controlled the entire and stole away the creeps and jungle minions away from Silver, making sure he is under farm and he remains in that way. While the goal lane, he's just been pressure and the damage is not yet there. Second Lord will be uncontested as usual. Sena in some dire situation. What they really need to do is just focus on one beautiful set of Throne of Ruins and just pair it out with a Badang Flicker set of combo, and then they can hope like, hey, the damage will just come flowing by. A quick look at the itemization. Eudora do have the burst items also with the Trinity setup onto the Melissa, but no, Silver is just struggling in damage dealing aspect. He has the Hunter Strike along with the Borax, but no blade of despair yet.
Absolutely. Lanaya committing to a fight, but he actually quickly withdraws from that fight all in all. The Lord's marching in on the mid lane. They've got all the people around the Lord, so the defense, the damage reduction is there. They'll look at that commitment. Narashi goes in, jumps on Jazz, and gets the kill. Throne of Ruin now. I think Hydon Bush should not actually commit, but that legendary, the abyssal arrow that actually got that kill, leading to an absolute one-sided victory to the side of Team Godlike. We expected it, but hey, I think that was